Hello again. Not from my front porch, obviously, but I am in my basement, which is kind of relatively under the front porch. It's actually kind of that direction and up. But still, I'm at my house. I'm here in front of my display cabinet, which I've shown you before, but this time, last time we were looking at the display cabinet, I was telling you that it's got my shot glass collection in it on these two shelves, and I was saying that those two shelves are so full, I might have to clear out the awards that were on the third shelf, move them somewhere else because, you know, I had nowhere else to put them. Well, that came true because of my trip to Florida that I recently had, and I came back with with a lot of memento little items, and there was nowhere to put them. So, yep, the trophies got moved. They're now, the awards, trophies, things are all up top now. They're taking the space up there. They're going to be dust collectors up on top, and now down here on the third shelf is down here on the, here I am. Down here on the third shelf, this is the stuff that I brought back from Florida. Yeah, really, honestly, right now, there's only one, hey, I'm right here. There's only one item on this shelf that didn't come back from Florida, if you can believe that. So here, I wanted to show you real quick what I've got here. So first of all, we'll start off with this one here. This is a nice one. This is just from Universal 2018, and that's appropriate because that's when I was there. It was 2018. So there's that one there. Then I've got here this one. This one's from Madame Tussauds. Yeah, okay, that's a good one. And then this one, well, that's from the Transformers ride, which you probably could guess. It even says Transformers in the back. Of course, back here, this one's from the Titanic. See the White Star Line flag on it there. Now I already have up on an other shelf. I have other Titanic shot glasses from a shot glass from having visited previously with the one down in Branson, Missouri. But this one now is from Orlando. That one's there. Then back here, you recognize these guys. I don't know if these really count as shot glasses or what, but I'm calling them that. Anyway, so you got these two guys, the Minion little shot glass things, little mini cup things, whatever you want to call them. Then there's this one. This one, nice, beautiful one with dolphins on it and stuff. This is for Tarpon Springs, which is where Ashley and Josh and I went, and we were supposed to actually go out on a dolphin seeing cruise, and that would have been cool, but we didn't get to do it. So that didn't happen. Oh well, still got to hang out with Ashley and Josh. Then back here, there's on the way to Madame Tussauds in Orlando, I stopped by. They have a skeleton museum. That's right, a museum full of skeletons. And so, of course, I had to get a shot glass that looks like a skull. Looks like a skeleton head. If you can see that, let me hold it a little differently so maybe you can see it a little better like that. There, see? See? He smiles. He likes y'all. That's there. Now, also back behind there, something else I got at Tarpon Springs that isn't a shot glass, but it's small. I didn't know where else to put it. Here you have a genuine alligator tooth inside this little vial. There's a little alligator tooth in there. See him down in there. So anyway, I thought that was kind of fun to get in Tarpon Springs because there's alligators everywhere in Florida. Now, also back in here, let me finish the shot glass tour here. So then I also picked up one in Seattle because I flew to Seattle from Orlando for filming the interview stuff for my book. So there's my Seattle shot glass. And on the way home back to Des Moines, I flew through Salt Lake City. Yes, I was only in the airport in Salt Lake City for about 30 minutes, but still, that was long enough to stop at a little store and get myself my Salt Lake City shot glass because technically I was in Salt Lake City. I wasn't in it for very long and I didn't get to see very much, but I got my shot glass. And that's the point of the whole collection. The whole collection is I use these as I pick them up at places I travel to. It's an easy thing to be able to grab. But sometimes sometimes shot glasses just aren't available. Like, for example, here's a little bit of trivia for you. J.K. Rowling's, who does the Harry Potter series, she refuses to let Universal sell shot glasses with anything Harry Potter on it. She does not want Harry Potter imagery put on shot glasses. Okay, good. That's fine. Although the Universal Store people are irritated by it because they say they get asked for a lot of shot glasses all the time. But so anyway, so you got to come up with other alternatives to commemorate Harry Potter, and I found some really interesting options. So here, I actually got a pair of them because I thought getting one would be just weird. But I got a pair of these tumblers, which are really cool. They're the glasses themselves have the symbol that you're all, if you're a Harry Potter fan that you're familiar with, have the symbol, and then it's in the bottom of each glass too. So the two glasses have that in there. So anyway, I had to get a set of them because again, they look kind of weird if you just get just one. Although then I turn around and put it here in this cabinet where it doesn't get used, and so then it's like, does it really make a difference that you got one or two? Yeah, it's a valid question. But then also here, this kind of has a Harry Potterish feel to it as well, and that is to get this kind of this mug here with more of the Hogwarts crest on all of it, and it's got some painted on kind of etching that you can see there as well. But so there you go, an official mug for the Harry Potter world. But then additionally, there was this one little shop in Dagon Alley that I went down into. It was really kind of dark and real campy kind of thing, and it had a whole bunch of skulls, different skull things, skull related things in there. And I thought, well, that's kind of cool, but at the same time, I have to be practical. I have to get something here that would make sense to go home. And so I asked them if they had shot glasses. That's where I first found out that J.K. Rowling doesn't allow any of that at all. But then it was like, well, at best they would have had skull shot glasses anyway, and I already got one of those at the Skull Museum. So that wasn't going to work. So instead, I got the next best thing. They had these guys. Whoops. They had these guys, and he's about the size of a shot glass, so he counts, and he's in my shot glass collection, and that is this little mini skull. Don't worry, I don't think it's anybody you know. It is actually, it's not any kind of real skull. It's manufactured, but it does look real though, doesn't it? But it's a little, he's a little small, tiny guy. Hey, how you doing? And so he's sitting in here with my shot glass collection because he's kind of the size of a shot glass. So that's where he is in there. Now, in addition to getting those things, I also, when I was at the Titanic exhibit, and I guess I can bring you up here now because we're kind of done in the cabinet there. When I was at the Titanic exhibit, I also picked up a set of bought a set of 6 wine glasses. Now, I don't know how often I'm gonna get to use these things or not, but they just were really cool. So I had to get them. So here I got a set of 6 wine glasses that have the White Star Line logo on them there, see? And I got these because these were somewhat reminiscent of what would have been aboard the Titanic. See, it even says RMS Titanic there at the bottom. So I got them because they look really cool. And then also while I was there, has nothing to do with these beverage thingies of any kind, but it is an interesting memento from the Titanic as well. I picked up this, which is an actual, inside here is an actual piece of coal that's been brought up from the bottom of the Atlantic from the Titanic. That's an actual piece of coal from the Titanic itself. Now, of course, actual items that are recovered from the Titanic you can't buy because they belong to somebody. That's considered grave robbing. So they can put them on display for museum purposes and things like that, but those kind of things aren't for sale. But coal, nobody cares about the coal that was down there, so they're able to chop that up and sell it. And so it even has in the back the whole certificate of authenticity piece and all that stuff. But this is an actual piece. This is as close as I'm ever going to get to owning a piece of the Titanic. Right there. That's it. Right there. And so that's I think pretty cool. I was really excited about that. These other things, they're like like the wine glasses, those are replicas of what they might have looked like on the Titanic. This is something that actually was aboard the Titanic and would have ultimately been burned in its big boilers if Titanic hadn't sank. And so this is something that actually was on the Titanic and part of the Titanic wreckage site, and now it's part of my collection here at home. I'm very excited about that. All right, so there you go. There's there's what I would consider some of my Florida mementos. There's obviously other things that I had as well, but these are the things that when I pick each one of these things up now, I'm going to have the distinct memories related to them, and that's why I get these kind of things. All right, well, that's enough for babbling about the glasswares and whatever. I can relive my mementos now just on my own. You have a great day, rest of your day, whatever you're doing. I'll see you next time from my front porch.